And welcome back. I hope you've all been doing well. I'm finally back from my week-long trip to Chicago, and I'm a bit behind on getting my videos uploaded, so I owe you 3 videos for this weekend. Tonight being one of them, and then tomorrow night, hopefully we'll have the review of the Cosmic Desktop environment, which I don't really want to call it a review. It's more of just kind of us going through it together and checking out some of the changes that System 76 has made, and kind of playing around with it a little bit. And we'll be doing that with a hypervisor. I do have a Pop! OS install on my hypervisor in my virtual box, so we can go in there and take a look at it without risking any damage to my main machine. And then, of course, on Sunday, we'll have the channel update and we can review. So tonight, we're going to take a look at The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Wolfenstein II, The New Colossus, Wolfenstein The New Order, and World of Warships. Now, none of these games require any type of compatibility tool. They work right out of the box with no issues, no problems, no tweaking. I did play them all in the highest settings. I will say that for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, I do believe, yes, it was Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I did turn on ray tracing. My GPU usage went from 40% up to 90%, so I turned it back down. And I did this while I was testing the games out. I always test the games out beforehand, put Mango HUD in there to make sure everything works, and then do any workarounds I need to, and then show you those during the video. But as far as the games go, everything works great. And I will say that for World of Warships, processing the shaders took a couple of minutes. But other than that, everything works really, really well. So the upcoming episodes, I think we have 3 or 4 episodes left. Worms Armageddon and XCOM 2 to go on this list. But as I mentioned before in previous videos, I did make a bunch of purchases during the Steam Summer Sale and over the course of the past few months. Games that I do want to go back and add into our Steam library playthrough. So we'll be taking a look at Black Myth Wukong, Chicken Police, Dead Space, Planet of Lana, She Wants Me Dead, Sniper Elite 4, Doom 2, Ghost Song, Dirt 5, Control Ultimate Edition, Little Kitty Big City, Little Nightmares 2, Armored Core 6, and Dirt Rally 2.0. That should be a Y and not an H. And also, too, the total number of games that we're testing out is now 251. So I will make that change in the title moving forward. So we're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking at about 4 or 5 more episodes before we do finally wrap it up. And maybe 6 episodes, actually, because as I mentioned before, there are a couple of games in here that I want to work on a fix to get them to work in Linux. I know there's one out there. I just got to find it and apply it, test it, and make sure it works well. Then I'll share that all with you. So let's say between 4 to 6 more episodes before this library is completed. And as I've mentioned before as well, after this, we'll move on to Lutris, and then we'll talk a little bit about emulation and emulating some games and so on and so forth. All right, so with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Oh, and I did want to mention one thing as well. Make sure that your cloud backups are on and active and are up to date. Apparently, I did not have it when I was playing Witcher 2 before. I got 6 hours into the game. I got pretty far into it. And, you know, I have formatted this machine multiple times, so I'm assuming that the save was local and it was wiped. So just as a pro tip, make sure that cloud status is up to date. Make sure your games are being backed up or you lose all of your progress, which is not fun. All right, now let's go ahead and jump into it.
Come on, Sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt? Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster Slayer, my ass. A regular whoreson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill. I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
Well, how foolish of me. Vez! Unshackle him.
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Aryan Lavalette.
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, Your Majesty! Follow me, gentlemen! For Temeria!
Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Aryan Lavalette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me! For the glory! Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards. If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
Living for the highlights, living for our dreams. When we touch, I forget how we end in that rush. Nothing fake or pretend, it's a blush. You and I, you and I, you and I.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Shut up and fight. Gods preserve ye.
Don't touch me!
It's you. Take this. They're looking for you. Oh, shit! Here they come.
This is our U-boat now, Nazi. You ain't getting it back.
Here they come.
This is our U-boat now, Nazi. You ain't getting it back. Hang on, Anya. I'm on my way.
Stop! Blaskovich! Freeze! Do not move a muscle until I say it's okay, alright? Alright? Don't even pass wind. Microwaves will turn you into mush. You don't want to be mush. Egyptian, do you? Okay, wait. Wait. Okay, now, come to me. Be careful, the floor is very wet. Means the system. Quick.
Ah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Vittles, a new piece of crack. Now, Mr. Blaskovich, I'm very happy to see you awake. Not so happy to see you out of bed.
Where is she?
Last time I saw her, she was with Caroline defending the cell platform elevator.
Then point me in that direction, Seth.
Ingrid, you know how long you've been in bed? 5 months. Your body is broken. You understand? Your kidneys are failing. You might have difficulties to urinate, to use your schmeckhole, to do many other things.
No time for this. Just tell me.
Frau England. She's been hunting for you. She's been moving heaven and earth, and today she found you. Nazis breached the U-boat. Many wounded, many dead. I was separated from the others.
I have to go.
No, Hackman is the mechanic. I told you no.
Seth, help me find the sail platform elevator.
You are such an action. You are such an action. Okay. Now, there are many Nazis between here and the sail platform elevator, but I set several traps. I didn't have the time to activate them, but look at this. This is a map to show you where the traps are. Put them to good use for the verkackte Faschisten. Okay, be careful. Try not to get killed if you don't mind. Off you go.
Frau Engel, you're hunting me. Got that backwards, lady. I'm hunting you.
to do to keep everyone alive till I get there.
All the starlight, chasing what feels right. So baby, hold on tight. We're living for the highlights, like it's our life.
All right, listen up. There's a high-powered machine gun nest in those trenches over there. We cannot advance a unit without being slaughtered. So, I want you to make your way over into those trenches and take the nest out. Just run as fast as you possibly bloody can, straight up the middle. We'll lay down cover fire from here.
Got it.
I'll put this on. I'll radio updates from our position. Right, lads, you ready to lay down suppressor fire?
force sighted on the horizon.
taken the lead.
Destroyed an enemy cruiser.
All right, that wraps up episode 31 of our Steam Library playthrough. Now, not much more to add that hasn't already been said during the intro. I will say, though, that I was surprisingly pleased with World of Warships. I had a lot of fun playing a little bit before the shoot and then during the shoot. So I may give that game a closer look. I had no idea what I was doing, but it was pretty fun. I can see how it can be somewhat addictive. Anyway, that wraps up the video. A little longer than what I wanted. So thank you for bearing with me, and I hope to see you next video. So stay safe out there and have a good one.